Good afternoon, Panthers. I'm Willow Wamedy.
And I'm Judah Andrion. Welcome to another edition of KLAW News.
In this broadcast, we'll be looking over Mardi Gras.
We'll also be taking a look into this past Reedy Percussion Cluster concert. I performed in it and I had a ton of fun. I can't wait to go see it.
Well, let's get into it. Hey Panthers, I'm sure many of you know the Winter Olympics has recently ended, but it turned out to be very eventful. The Olympics this year took place in Beijing with over 2,800 athletes participating. Erin Jackson from the U.S. became the first black woman to win a medal in speed skating at the Olympics. She won the gold. And Gao Tingyu from China set a record in the men's 500-meter speed skating. Norway ended up winning the Olympics with a total of 37 medals. Overall, the Olympics this year was very enjoyable. I especially enjoyed watching figure skating this year. But now, let's see what our Panthers thought of the Olympics.
I love the Olympics because I can see all the interesting sports.
I didn't see these past Olympics, but hearing how entertaining it was, I'm definitely going to have to go check it out. Next up, we have our choir and percussion concert.
I've been hearing some amazing things about these concerts, so let's hand it off to Hannah and Surya.
Hey Panthers, it's Hannah Smith here to present the Spring Choir Concert. Unfortunately, it was cancelled because of the ice and the cafeteria was booked. However, we can still show some of the songs that the school performed. I hope you guys enjoy it. Here with me today is Victoria. She's in 6th grade. So Victoria, what choir are you in?
I'm in beginning 6th grade choir.
And what did you have to do as the choir concert was cancelled?
We had to sing 3 songs without the concert and we just recorded it.
Did it feel weird performing not in front of an audience?
Yeah, a lot.
How many choir concerts have you been in?
2, I think? Yeah, 2.
And do you like performing or do you get nervous sometimes?
I like performing. I like the stage.
Well, thank you, Victoria. Here with me today is Mr. Tarpley. So, Mr. Tarpley, why was the choir concert cancelled?
It was supposed to be on the Thursday when the ice happened, so it canceled it, so I was going to push it back a week, but the cafeteria was already booked, so we were like, all right, we're going to have to go to Plan B.
And what was that Plan B?
So I already have recordings of all my groups that went to UIL, which is all of them except 6th grade. So we have professional recordings of those that we're going to email out to parents. And then for 6th grade, I have 2 periods. I have a 7th period and a 3rd period. And so I had my 3rd period 6th graders come in and have our accompanists come, and we recorded it so we can send all those recordings to parents.
And how have the parents' reactions been so far? Do they like it?
Yeah, I haven't sent them out yet, but they're okay with the cancellation because it's one less thing to worry about, especially before spring break. But I'm sure they're going to love the recordings.
Thank you, Mr. Tarpley.
Of course.
Here with me today is Clara and Swapnil. So, Clara, how did you feel about performing even though there was no audience?
I think it was fine. I think it was great that we were actually recording and being able to send it out to the parents for them to hear our songs they've been working on.
And are you nervous for the parents to see your performance?
They're parents, so I'm not as afraid as, anyone else who's going to be watching it.
And is this your first time performing?
No. We've had other concerts during the year with our songs.
Is this your favorite concert?
Yeah, it is.
And what was your favorite part about this concert?
So before I was virtual, so being able to be in a recording for the first time, it was quite nervous and it was also exciting at the same time.
Thank you. Although the concert was cancelled, it was nice to see our Pioneer Panthers perform. Until next time, Panthers, I'm Hannah Smith.
Hey Panthers, right now I'm here at the percussion concert which Pioneer is taking part in. There's a lot of high schoolers and middle schoolers that are also in this concert, so it's obviously a really big event. I can't wait to see what's happening, so let's go check it out. Hey Panthers, today I'm here with Lena Sabah, who's in 6th grade and is in the beginner band percussion. So Lena, what instrument do you play?
In the concert, I'm going to be playing on the pad, but in percussion, we basically play a lot of instruments like the marimba and like drums and stuff.
So you're just kind of like, I guess, getting into the mindset of which instrument you want to play?
Yeah.
Okay. So are you like really excited about this concert? Because I know there's gonna be like a lot of people, and it's with like a lot of high schoolers and stuff. So are you excited about it?
I'm excited, but I'm a little nervous, but yeah, I am excited.
Yeah, I remember like my first concert in orchestra. Like it was pretty I guess nervous, but yeah, it definitely does get like better and more exciting. So thank you. Today I'm here with Nana Tongkul, who's in 6th grade beginner band percussion. So Nana, what instrument do you play?
Well, right now we're playing on the pad, but there's different instruments in percussion.
Okay, that's cool. So like, which one do you hope to play in the near future?
Probably the bongos or the snare drum.
That's a very interesting choice. So what's your like favorite song in this concert?
I think Are We Jamming?
So like, what's your favorite thing about the concert? I mean, the song.
It's that we learn new things like stick clicks and other things. Yeah.
That's very nice to hear. And finally, like, what would you rate like your nervousness scale in this concert?
Above 10.
I know it can be like really nerve-wracking. So thank you. This concert was amazing. It was definitely way different than the other band concerts since this one was just drums. Everyone played differently, and I liked the amount of people that performed and took part in this concert. I hope you guys enjoyed it too. Thank you for watching. I'm Surya V.
The choir and percussion concerts were amazing. It's so cool how they learned all of that.
It was definitely difficult to learn. We put a lot of time into it, and I'm glad that you liked it. Next up, we have our staff spotlight. This next staff member puts in hours every night and is always working very hard to make sure our school is clean. Take it away, Lauren.
Hey Panthers, it's Lauren Garagiola bringing you another edition of Staff Spotlight. For this edition, we will be spotlighting a very special member of our staff, Mr. Felipe Diaz. Mr. Diaz is our head custodian here at PHMS and works very hard to ensure that we can learn in a clean environment. This year, Mr. Diaz won the Frisco ISD Standing Ovation Award, which awards staff members who serve the mission of knowing every student by name and need and going above and beyond by what they are asked to do. Mr. Diaz works so hard to clean up the messes we make in the cafeteria and classroom so when we come back in the morning, we can have a safe and clean environment to learn in. Let's go see what some of our fellow Panthers have to say about him.
I was able to interview our assistant principal, Ms. Jennifer Martin, about Mr. Felipe Diaz. She stated that she nominated Felipe for a Frisco ISD Standing Ovation Award because he's a huge part of why PHMS is a fantastic school. He has worked here for many years and he is loyal and dependable. He works extremely hard to ensure that the school is clean and welcoming for students, and he works hard to set up for special events through clubs, fine arts, and athletics. With staffing shortages in the custodial department, Felipe has gone above and beyond to ensure that he is a shining example of our core values. He is always positive, is respectful, and kind to everyone he comes across. He has so much integrity, he is dedicated to this school, and he is always doing his work with excellence. Every staff member here loves him.
Well, Felipe is our head custodian, and I will tell you that when I first came to Pioneer Heritage in 2004, he joined us during that year and eventually became our head custodian before I left to go to Fowler Middle School. And ever since then, he has been a leader in the district when it comes to custodial services because they train a lot of folks under him, and he exemplifies that every day with the work he does here on campus by making sure he meets the needs of all of the teachers and the students here on the campus by making sure everything's ready to go for the next day. Well, it's not an easy job, especially during this time frame because we're short-staffed, but he still finds a way to get it done the best he can. Basically, it's making sure everything is vacuumed and wiped down and trash delivered outside of the building, and sometimes setting up for events that are taken on in the evening so students can perform or whatever for their parents. But he goes above and beyond each and every day to make sure that this campus is a great place to be.
Our custodian really helps our school. I feel like if our custodians weren't there, our school would be really messy, and he's really sweet, and they really help us.
I'm really grateful for our custodian as well. He works really hard, and everybody appreciates him. It's for us.
I really like our custodian. He's super sweet. I like how he takes care of our school, and I'm glad we have him here.
Wow. Mr. Diaz works so hard to keep our school clean, so the least we could do is show him some appreciation. Thank you so much, Mr. Diaz, for all your hard work, and congratulations on your award. That's all I have for this edition of Staff Spotlight. Thanks for watching. I'm Lauren Garagiola.
Hello Panthers, it's Rishita Rayavadapu, here with Agan Answers. As everyone knows, Mr. Agan has been a bit of a talker, so let's see how he can do with the pressure of a clock. We have decided to see how many questions Mr. Agan can answer in 2 minutes. So now that we have addressed that, let's turn it over to Mr. Agan.
Hello there, everybody. Mr. Agan here again with another one of our Agan Answer sessions. Today we're going to be talking about a few things that you have asked about. There's several things on here, but we're only going to hit 3 or 4 of them. First one is, the question came up, what is NJHS? That is National Junior Honor Society. 7th and 8th graders who hit the right grades in the first semester, meaning they average a 94 or higher in all of their classes, they will get invited to become an NJHS member. And then after that, you have to make sure you've done volunteer hours either on campus or off campus, or even been a leader on campus. So it's a key thing that you're involved in school and involved in the community in order to get an NJHS. Next one is, can we have flexible seating in the hallway so you can work with other people? I will tell you this, that is coming this summer when we get our new seating. One of the things we're adding in is seating in the hallways so that more time can be spent out there also getting some work done. Third thing here, talking about school policies and them becoming so strict. Well, here's the thing about them. It's not that they're becoming strict, it's that they're being put back into place. Some of them have become too lenient. So let's put it that way. So one of the things that we are changing, and you're noticing right now, is that our device, our cell phone policy, our guidelines are being reinforced, which means from 8:25 to 3:45, your phone is expected to be off and out of sight. And if it's seen in the hallway, or if it's on and it's without teacher permission, it's going to get confiscated. So make sure you're adhering to those things, any other things that we have brought back. But that's just something that it's been getting a little bit abused and a little overdone. So a teacher has to give you permission to do that. Last but not least is talking about lockers and backpacks. We want to make sure that, lockers are not ever going to come back. We have tried to make things where your backpack be light by taking away big binders and everything, and teachers should be working with you to make sure you're not carrying a lot of items. So make sure you're limiting those, and teachers, please help us with that. Until next time, this is Mr. Agan for another session of Agan Answers. Panther Nation, Panther Pride.
Well, Panthers, I hope you like to see Mr. Agan answering questions fast. Thanks for watching this week's Agan Answers. Here again with Rishita Rayavadapu.
Hi Panthers, it's Rowan Bella here with another edition of Classroom Connections. Today we will be looking at the recent Fun Day during Pride Time. These Fun Days take place once a month and are used for a way to students to take a break from their hard work and relax. Let's go talk to the counselors to see why we have this Fun Day.
Hi there. So we love having to get a fun day, Pride Time Day, and actually the idea started with our Whole Child Committee when we were talking after school about how to engage the whole child in the learning environment. And when we talk about whole child, we talk about socially, emotionally, and academically. We focus a lot in Pride Time on our academics, but we really wanted this fun day so that we could focus on social, emotional growth and just having fun. An important thing is involvement, and so we wanted time for students to go and be a part of the clubs that they're interested in and be involved in something at Pioneer. And we also wanted students who just wanted to go pursue a certain interest, whatever that may be, board games, card games, sports, whatever that may be, with a staff member and with other students that enjoy the same thing. So we're super excited about this fun day and hope it's something that everybody really loves.
Sam, what is your favorite part about the fun day?
There's many different things you can do, and it's just like a break from your normal school day and just a fun 30 minutes of your life to do anything you want. There's basketball, there's playing cards, just anything you can do, and it's really fun.
I liked being able to socialize with my friends and learn more about NJHS.
Spending time with my friends.
Okay, Miss Aguilar, why did you want to do Taylor Swift Fan Club?
Well, if any of my students know me and have been in my class at any point this year, they know I love Taylor Swift and play it almost all the time. So when we get to do club days, why not let my love of Taylor Swift and getting to have students that get an opportunity to come and hang out and talk about Taylor Swift. So that's why I liked it, because I love an excuse for 42 minutes of listening to Taylor Swift.
I really enjoyed covering this fun day. Thank you so much for your time. I'm Rowan Bella.
Next up, we have our student showcase. This student participated in the talent show.
They're also in choir. So now let's hand it off to Rista to see who this special student is.
Hello, Panthers. Welcome back to another edition of the Student Showcase. Today, you'll get to find out about a student who is so hardworking and a model student. Plus, she took part in the talent show this year. Now, let's talk to Miss Wade, one of our students' teachers. Right now, I'm here with Miss Wade, who is a 6th grade ILA teacher. Could you please tell us why you nominated our student?
I nominated our student because she is very dedicated. She works really, really hard. She's supportive of classmates and works well in groups, and she's also extremely talented.
Thank you. I bet you guys can't guess who our student is, but let's see. I'll give you guys one more clue. She's a 6th grader and is in choir this year. Now, drum roll please. Our student is Victoria Hahn. Victoria is a 6th grader who participated in the talent show this year. She played the piano and ended up winning 1st place. Congratulations! Victoria started her piano journey at age 4, taking lessons through her church in Hawaii. By age 7, under the tutelage of Dr. Thomas Yee, Victoria made her competitive debut. Her move to Texas broadened her musical horizons, and today, her accomplishments include being named as the 2022 Grand Prize winner of the Louisville Lake Symphony Vernal Gregg Young Artist Competition, 2021 recital at the John F. Kennedy Center in Washington, D.C., finalist and honorable mention at the 2020 KLAW International Piano Competition, gold medalist at the 2019 Seattle International Piano Competition, 1st place at the 2018 Steinway Piano Competition in Hawaii, 1st place at the 2018 Aloha International Piano Competition, and 2nd place at the 2017 Aloha International Piano Competition in Hawaii. Wow, she did that. And congratulations on all those awards. Let's go talk to some of her friends now. Right now, I'm here with Layla Gonzalez and Jasmine Fang, who are both some of Victoria's friends. Could you please tell me a little bit about Victoria?
Yes, Victoria is very loving and always willing to help for other people, and she just is a great person in general.
So Victoria is very open-minded and social. She always makes people laugh. And then she's always with me when I need help with my homework or any class activities.
Oh, that's great. I'm glad she always helps you guys out. Thank you. Right now, I'm here with Peyton Allison, who's one of Victoria's friends. Could you please tell me a little bit about Victoria?
Victoria is always super eager and super happy to be at school. She definitely puts a lot of passion into everything she does, and she's a really fun person to be around.
Thank you so much. I personally would never be able to get on stage like that and just play a musical instrument or sing, so I'm so glad she participated in the talent show and ended up winning 1st place. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Marissa Kojakaru.
Congratulations, Victoria Hahn, on your 1st place win in the talent show. Your win was definitely well deserved.
You did so amazing. I got to meet you personally, and your piano skills are outstanding. But now we'll be looking into the cross country and soccer teams. Now, let's hand it off to Jake and Anastasia.
I love soccer, soccer. I love soccer, Oh, you want me to stop? Okay. Guess what, Panthers? While basketball season may be over, soccer has just begun. Tryouts were just a few days ago, but we have already established an amazing team. Today, we're up against Cobb at Frisco High School. What a great way to kick off our new season. Let's get right to it.
Even though we had some pretty tough opponents this time, the girls still pulled through and managed to get a win. However, the opposing team was not the only opponent that they had. The weather was not on the good side that night, but nonetheless, great job to our girls.
We're here with Dylan and Lindsay. So it was actually raining today. How do you guys play in different weather conditions? Is there like some restrictions or rules or?
So it was kind of windy and rainy tonight, but with the wind, we usually try to either keep the ball on the ground if we're against the wind, or if we're going with the wind, we use it to our advantage and we try to get the ball in the air so we can get some headers on the ball and try to score.
Right, I actually saw those strategies today, so.
It's really slippery on the turf, so you definitely have to watch your step more and just make sure that you stop the ball so it doesn't like slip from your feet.
Well, yes, definitely great strategies actually to keep in game, and you guys won today, so good job on that. But speaking of winning, what are your strategies for the next game to help you win it as well?
I think we definitely need to work on some set pieces like goal kicks, but I think we have a pretty good formation and our passing is getting better, and I think we can stay undefeated.
And what about you?
I think that too, but like our defenders need to stay back a little bit more and we stop. Yeah, that's it.
Well, you guys have great strategies so far, so keep up the good work and great job.
Thank you.
I am shaken by the greatness of our soccer team. Hopefully they will continue to do wonderfully and achieve some golden wins. No pressure, athletes. We're proud of you either way. But for now, thank you for joining us, and I'm Anastasia Stolbowski.
Hey Panthers, I'm here at Lone Star High School. It's like 60 degrees outside, I'm still cold. We're watching our soccer players play against the Stafford Spartans. I actually used to play soccer, and well, before you all start reminiscing about last time, I was actually pretty good at it. Well, you see, the problem was, I was fine if you just put a ball in front of me, but when someone wanted to actually get that ball, well, they could have it. Anything to avoid those legs flying at 7-year-old me running as fast as my little heart could pump. It just seemed like a recipe for disaster. So, I left all those other kids to trip over each other and stuck to having a net between me and my opponent. Anyways, to put an end to the collective hum of every soccer player banging their head against the table in embarrassment right now, let's get into watching some soccer players who I promise will not trip over each other. The first half was very back and forth. Neither of us could touch each other. So, going into the second half, it was tied 0. With that amazing save by the Panthers, the score remained 0-0, leaving it down to penalty kicks.
That's a lot of zeros.
Indeed it is. Unfortunately, our Panthers were defeated. However, I can say myself that it was a super fun game to watch, and I'm sure all of our Panthers had fun playing it too. It was right on the line. Anyways, that's it for soccer. Thanks for tuning in.
The cross country and soccer teams have been doing amazing. I really can't wait to go to one of their games.
Me too. I haven't really attended any sports this year, but if I have the chance, I'm definitely going to try to attend soccer. Next up, we have our Mardi Gras segment. I worked really hard on researching it, and I think you might learn a thing or two that you didn't know before about Mardi Gras. Fat Tuesday, also known as Mardi Gras. Mardi Gras is celebrated on Shrove Tuesday, the Tuesday before Ash Wednesday. The French name Mardi Gras means Fat Tuesday, from the custom of using all the fats in the home before Lent in preparation for fasting and abstinence. The origins of Mardi Gras can be traced to medieval Europe, passing through Rome and Venice in the 17th and 18th centuries to the French House of the Bourbons. Mardi Gras reflects the practice of the last night of eating rich, fatty foods before the ritual Lenten sacrifices and fasting in the Lenten season. Lent is a Christian season that lasts 40 days and is an opportunity to go deeper with God. This means that it's time for personal reflection that prepares people's hearts and minds for Good Friday and Easter.
That was so interesting. I'm so glad I got to learn more about Mardi Gras.
Me too. I definitely didn't know that it was called Fat Tuesday, but it was pretty interesting. Well, Panthers, that's a wrap for this edition of KLAW News. Thank you for joining us. I'm Jude Andrea.
And I'm Willow Wamedy. Panther Nation, Panther Pride.
What am I doing?
Sam, what is your favorite part about?
I don't do anything as you. I'm not
No,
doing
no,
it.
no.
Oh.
Hi everybody, it's Janie Sanovich. Wait, I had a voice crack. We're gonna do that again.
Wait, hold on. At least it's only for today for you, not every day. I don't know. I didn't know we had rough cuts today.
The Panther players took home 5 individual awards and will The Panther players have
Hey Panthers! Not talking to us? Okay.
Wait, don't go yet. Okay.
What did I say after that?
I'll tell you that, okay?
Okay.
I love soccer.
Wait.
I
what
love
do I
soccer.
Oh, you want me to stop? Okay.
No,
What's after that?
Saying it. Okay, ready? 3. You ready?
Today I'm here with Hannah. Sorry, I'm so sorry.
Well, it's just that you.
Do you want me to think about it and I'll ask you again? Yeah. Okay. Just tell me when you answer.
I forgot what I was supposed to be.
5. The arts.
Oh yeah, okay.
And the choir
Okay.
concert.
Finally, we'd like to say
Okay, let's just restart, because you...
Yeah.
From the beginning.
Attention signs for. Oh, wait, do you want me to restart?
Yeah, just from the beginning.
Okay.